It is 6:41, now to a morning original. These are stories you will see first here on Wake Up Central. A North Little Rock church celebrating 150 years of service.
And Wake Up Central's Journey Taylor shows us how they're commemorating this milestone and how they say it's because of grace that they are still here today.
On any given Sunday, you can hear the beat of the drums, voices singing high, and praise being lifted at the corner of Mount Olive and Atkinson Road Street, North Little Rock. But this week was a special one.
150 years is a long time.
Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church has served the North Little Rock community and surrounding areas for 150 years, and that calls for a celebration.
We started across the street at 902 Atkinson Street when I came, and then in 2005 we started building the church, this edifice here today.
Head pastor for 34 years, Victor Moore, says they've been able to change the lives of many by not only being in the community, but also being a light.
Our motto is we're the church that reaches out that Jesus might be lifted up. And so when we come to the church, we come excited about Jesus Christ and what he has done for us.
And this church is where many call home, including the current pastor of Second Baptist Church in Little Rock, Reverend Maurice Watson.
This is the church where I accepted Jesus Christ over 50 years ago, and the church where I started preaching. This year be 48 years.
Growing up just a few blocks away, right across the tracks from the church, where he preached his first sermon, Reverend Watson says he has never forgotten his roots.
I was nervous, of course. 16 years old, had never preached before, but I knew I had a calling on my life. And I preached a sermon entitled, "You Better Get Ready, because you're living on borrowed time."
Time. And right now is the time to rejoice, remember, and recognize how far they've come and how far they will go.
We are in the hope business. We're in the people business. So that's why Mount Olive and so many other churches that were started in the late 19th century are still here today.
And you just heard from Pastor Watson, and I love this story. He was the guest preacher yesterday. He started there at 16 years old and now is leading one of the prominent Baptist churches in the city of Little Rock. So we were talking about a church that's been around for a long time. Also, Pastor Moore also said, we just paid off the deed right before COVID. We're doing good. We're trying to get the community to continue to come out. So this is just worth celebrating, right?
It absolutely is. 150 years.
Business of Hope doing well, 150 years.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And with churches losing members of congregation, people are going less to social media and all that. They are thriving.
Yes.
It's awesome. Yeah.
It was a good day yesterday, and like I said, it's worth mentioning, especially when you don't see a lot of businesses even make it to 50 years. So to have 150 years, yeah, it's worth celebrating.
Yeah.